Hey there, Moose fans. Lone Moose here. While I was back in West Virginia a couple of weeks ago, week and a half ago, whatever, one evening I took a drive down Prickett's Creek Road, or Prickett's Creek Road, whichever way you want to call it. West Virginians call it a creek, not a creek. And took some little video footage and some still shots of the fall foliage down there, and just some of the interesting points, the old fort, down where the creek meets the river, and some interesting things like that. For those of us who have been around there, maybe this will bring back some memories. Now they've got concrete bridges. There used to be old steel bridges there when I was a kid, and those have long since been ripped out and replaced. So I hope you enjoy this little, drive down memory lane and look at the fall colors. It really was pretty nice. Unfortunately, it was getting dark. It wasn't quite dark, but so some of the pictures aren't quite as great or as spectacular as they could have been. Anyway, if you like these videos, please hit the like and subscribe. If you hit the notify bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. This is a partnership. Let me know what you think of them. If you have any questions, if you're not familiar with that area, maybe I can try and answer some of them for you. And hope you enjoy it all. Folks, Lone Moose out. I'll see you on my next video, folks. I'm down here at the Prickett Fort State Park boat launch. This is where the Prickett's Creek, or creek to my right, runs into the Monongahela River here under the bridge, or just past the bridge. And I cannot believe how low this water level is. It's just unfriggin' believable. Man, God, it's at least enough that the end of the dock here's got some water and some movement to it. But wow, you look up this way. Usually this is all underwater, and you've got usually a lot of ducks and stuff. There's some type of critter just went in the water way over there, and I can't see from here. Right there at the left-hand end of the stick. Maybe it's a duck, I can't see. But anyway. The creek almost all the way down to State Route 73 is almost dried up. I mean, you can't really even get a good picture of it because it's just leaves laying on top of the rocks. But it's kind of sad. Way up there on the hill is the restored Prickett's Fort, circa I think the 1780s, 1790s, something like that. I was going to go and try and get some photos and video of the Jacob Prickett house, but it's now marked off private property, no trespassing, so you can't get out there to see that. I got some old pictures at home from years and years gone by. I don't know if I can find them. If I do, I'll add them into this video, but if not, well, I'm sorry. But it's an old stockade. You can kind of see stockade fort. It's open at least during the tourist season, and here in the fall, on the weekends, you can go inside. They've got all kinds of, arts, crafts, and living skills from that era going on. Anyway, just thought I'd share this little bit with you while I'm going out to get some stuff, to last bits of things for the cookout, the pig roast, whatever you want to call it. This is Prickett's Creek. This is there's a little park here on the turnoff of Prickett's Creek Road. This is the road going up. Where you see the back of the stop sign up there is where you turn in to actually go to the restored fort and down to the boat launch in that area. But So this is looking downstream right now. And this feeds that section I showed you a little while ago down there where I was standing on the boat dock. This feeds into that. And this is going upstream. And you can basically see there's no current. There's no place to pull off on up here and take some photos. But on up closer to Meadowdale, I mean, it's literally just nothing but rocks and leaves. I'm going to walk and take a couple of pictures on the other side of the bridge and down by the second bridge down here. All right, this is the first bridge as you're coming down from Montana Mines down to Route 73. Up there again, you see the sign, State Park right there. Prickett's Fork State Park, if the camera will focus. And the turn in, there's the back of the stop sign. And this is from the other side of the bridge where I was just shooting that. Come on, there we go. And this flows down again to where I was standing earlier below the fort at the boat ramp. You can see zero current. Even the leaves aren't moving when the mosquitoes are hatching there. If you can see that, you know, the rings just sit there and don't get washed downstream, and they're able to expand upstream because there's no current to fight. Let me go down to the second bridge. This is the second bridge at Viola Road as you're going southbound. That road up there winds its way up to a little community of Viola. Again, this is looking south, which is upstream, because this creek actually flows south to north. But you can see it is so low. Dad was telling me that farther on down, closer to Meadowdale, when he was a kid, the water was always deep enough that they could swim in it all the time. But not anymore. I'm gonna get the truck in a minute. I don't think you can see it through the trees maybe. The old church building there, I know I can pull off there and get some better pictures. But let me walk over here. This part of the creek flows down and around the curve to the little park over there. That's where the truck's at right now. I know me, not the best photography. Sun's gone down, getting dark pretty quick. But it's the first chance I've really had to get out and do much videoing or shooting of photos. So at least people are nice enough to slow down, so far anyway, when they come around me. We'll see about this guy. If the phone goes in the creek, then you know he didn't. Yeah, I guess he did. Alright, this is the creek again, flowing south right here by the old church. Literally right here, I'll put a picture in. I do see a little bit of current and a little bit of bubbling right here. Hopefully my camera will pick up the sound. But I want you to look immediately this way, and again we're going upstream. You see how it's overgrown with grass and everything else, and I know it's hard because of all the vines here. Let me walk downstream a little, or upstream a little bit more, see if I can get one more shot before dark. Okay, this is the old church up here. And this van, my God, I think that van's been sitting there for at least 15 years, maybe longer. I kind of think it was here when I was living back here in late 2000, 2001. Who knows? But the creek's back here behind it. And I'll go down and get you a closer look at that in just a minute. Okay, this is probably 200 yards upstream from the old church. And you can see how low the water level is. All the rocks are exposed. And we walk up this way just a little more. Got a car coming each way. But, you know, these rocks that you can see down here along the right-hand bank as I'm looking at it, I never remember seeing those, except when the creek was completely dry. So I'm kind of surprised how well my phone camera is doing, lightening things up enough to see here. Well, I'm not going to go much farther than this. But you can see that's the effect of lack of rain. Oh, I hear another little bit of bubbling. I don't know if you can pick it up. I can't see it. It's getting too dark down there for my eyes.